Hi everyone, I just wanted to spend some time talking a little bit about your final project for this class, the screening presentation. The purpose of this assignment again is to increase your understanding of the various screening tools that are currently used in the field of early childhood education. You're going to explore how responsible and ethical assessment practices promote positive outcomes for a child. And so each of you will be assigned one of the following tools. And there they are listed there. It's either the DIAL, the ECE, the ASQ, or the Brigance. So if you go into your course module for this week, so week 13 is where this information is listed, you'll see here that I have assigned each of you one of these screening methods to research. You're only responsible for that one screening method. You don't have to research the other three, just the one that you're going to do. If you continue to scroll down in that course module, you'll see that I've put individual files that give detailed information about each of those 4 screening methods. So whichever method that you are responsible for researching, click into that folder and you'll find plenty of information there to help you really understand that screening method, to see videos of it being conducted with children, and you'll see samples of the screening method, so you will have a lot of information there to be able to present on that screening method that you are asked to present on. So again, this is an online course, so how will you present this information? Well, you're going to put all of your information into a PowerPoint presentation, or you can even do a Google Slides presentation, whichever you're more comfortable using. That is totally fine. But then we need to be able to see that information, and we need to actually hear you present the information as well. And so here's what you're going to do. I'm going to have you use the same process that I use to record my videos, and so that is a program called ScreencastoMatic. And if you do videos that are 15 minutes or shorter, then it is a totally free program. So that's where you sign up here. So it's free, so you're going to click on this sign up and sign up right there. And then once you're all signed up, you're going to just kind of follow the prompts to launch the recorder. So that's this button here. Once you launch the recorder, I'm going to show you some screenshots. Since I am currently using the program, it won't let me relaunch to show you the exact process it goes through. But I'm going to show you what's going to happen. So you're going to launch, and then it's going to have this black and white checked frame on your screen. And so anything that is within that black and white checked box, that will record on your screen. So that's where you're going to want to have that frame. And you can use these little boxes here to crop your screen so that you're just recording whatever you want to record in that screen. You're also going to get this little message here, and this is just showing, again, you're going to want to make sure your microphone is working, so you're going to need to use a computer that has a microphone so that you can record your presentation. You're going to see this record button down here, and then it's going to say, it's going to have this screen option, a webcam, or both. I don't need to see you, so you don't need to use the webcam, so you don't need to click on the both or the webcam. So you're going to click on this screen here. And then to get rid of this box so that it's not in your way, so you can actually see your screen, you're just going to click on this X, and then it'll get rid of all of this gray box here. And so then you're ready to go. The next thing you need to do once that is gone is you'll see, I'm sorry, I'm going to go right back to that one screen here. Then there's going to be this record button. So when you're ready to start, you're going to click record. There's going to be a 3, 2, 1 numbers that pop up here to let you know when it's time to record. Once you get to, once that 1 has disappeared, then you can start talking and start recording your information. As you're recording, you're going to see this down here. So it's going to tell you how much time has elapsed. And then you can also stop it. So if you need to pause and kind of regroup your thoughts, you can hit pause there, and then you can just hit record again, and you don't have to stop. Once you're completely done, then you're going to hit that stop button again, and then you're going to hit done. And then once you hit done, it's going to give you some options. Just one side note, if you happen to completely mess up and you just want to start again, you can hit that trash button there, and it'll say, do you want to start over? Do you want to get rid of it? And then you can just start over. I do that all the time, so no worries. So So once you're done, then it's going to ask you what you want to do. So it's going to give you some options. It's going to save as a video file, upload to ScreencastoMatic, or upload to YouTube. What you're going to need to do is you're going to have a YouTube account, and you're going to need to upload to YouTube. So you're going to click on that button there. Once you click on that button there, it's going to take you to another screen here. You're going to want to click on this here. So your account for your YouTube is going to show up here. And then you're going to need to come up with a title. So what I want you to do for your title is put your name. Don't write the word your name. Put your actual name there. And then put screening presentation. Once you have that title there, it's renamed, then you don't need to mess with any of these spaces here. And then hit publish. And then you'll see it compiling. And then once it's done compiling, then you'll see that it'll give you options to copy the link, to share the link, and so then you can capture that YouTube web link, and then that's what you're gonna upload to Blackboard whenever it's time to submit this assignment, and to be able to share it with your peers so that they can watch it. So my suggestion to you would be to play around with the ScreencastoMatic. Go on, sign up, record a couple test screens just so you can get comfortable with how it works, how you publish it. If you have any questions about it, please let me know ahead of time so that we can address those before you're actually recording the information for your screening presentation. So again, that's what you're going to need to use. Again, that's the ScreencastoMatic. Here's the web address that you're going to log on to. You're going to click in the sign up. It's free, and then it'll take you from there. It's very user friendly, so don't be afraid of it. And like I said, the free version is 15 minutes or less of recording time. I only want your presentations. I don't want them to be any longer than 15 minutes, so that's actually a good limit that it has, and so no more than 15 minutes. So again, as I said, you're going to compile all of your information, however you want to compile it, to give the information that we need to know for this presentation. So here's the content here. So you're going to clearly demonstrate a full understanding of the screening tool for your classmates, include its strengths and weaknesses, explain how and when this tool might be used, and for what developmental areas it would address, use visual aids to maximize audience comprehension. And then you also must role play a portion of your tool as part of the demonstration. And so what you're going to have to do is then you're going to need to, in addition, you'll need to record just a really short video of yourself demonstrating. It doesn't have to be for a child. You can use a friend, you know, a parent. If you want to use a child, totally fine, but it doesn't have to be a child. And you don't need to go through the entire process. You just need to do a portion of it. So maybe just do a couple of the different screening methods, maybe do a 5-minute snippet, maybe do one or two assessment things in each of the different areas. Let's say if it does gross motor and fine motor and physical development, or those would be physical development, then maybe it has some cognitive tasks that it needs you to do, maybe stacking blocks or identifying some pictures or identifying numbers. So just pick a couple different things and just videotape yourself doing a quick 5 minutes. Again, make sure when you're videotaping yourself demonstrating the tool that you videotape it from a vantage point that we can see you and the person that you're using the tool with. Don't just put it like in selfie mode and try to record it that way, or don't just record, you know, the person that's doing the screening. I want to see you and the person involved in there. Again, if you have questions about that, please feel free to let me know. Now, then that video you'll need to upload somewhere on your computer so that whenever you go to do your screen recording, you can call up that little bit of that demonstration and play that within the frame of your recording so that it's within that presentation. So again, if you're compiling this in a Google Slides or a PowerPoint presentation, you can just import that video into one of those slides and then play that as you're going through each of those slides on your PowerPoint presentation. I hope that all makes sense. Again, if you need me to talk through that with you on the phone, or if you need to set up a face-to-face meeting to talk through some of that, that's totally fine. If you just need me to clarify through email, you can go ahead and just email me and I can go through that as well. So again, within your presentation, you're also going to address NAEYC Standard 3C, highlight how the screener will ensure that responsible and ethical practices are followed. Again, how will you be fair? How will you make sure that you're objective during the screening? How make sure that you're using those responsible and ethical practices? How is the information shared with families after the screening is done? Who can you share and discuss the results with? So who would benefit from having these results? A school, parents, physician, so things like that. How does the screener ensure that the test will be reliable and valid? So again, talk about how how that test is valid, and that'll be in the research as well. And then how will these practices lead to a positive outcome for the child? Again, what is the purpose behind the screening? What is it used for, and how is it going to lead to a positive outcome for the child? So talk about that within your slide presentation too. Again, as you go through your PowerPoint slides or your Google slides, you're going to be going through each slide and talking over them. Just like I talk through the different pages on my screen, as I talk through the different things on Blackboard, so I talk through the different pictures of your syllabus. That's what you're going to do. You're going to go through each slide and you're going to talk through each slide to help us really understand what's going on so that we truly have a great picture and understanding of this screening method. And then you do have a written portion of it. So this part here, this reflection, is reflecting on the other tools that you have learned about through your classmates, and you're going to reflect on them and compare and contrast to your screening tool. And this will be a written portion as well. So this won't be included in the recorded part of the video. And then again, I'm talking through the presentation portion here about how that's going to be compiled because we are an online class. So again, I hope that all makes sense. So again, here's the screening presentation information. This is the screening method that you're assigned to. These are the folders that you're going to be clicking into to find out about each screening method so that you can learn about it. You can watch videos to help you understand how to conduct the screening so that when you do that demonstration, you have an understanding of how you need to do that. Again, you're going to be using either a Google slide presentation or a PowerPoint presentation. You're going to input all of the information that you want to help us understand the screening method using that content from the syllabus. Again, you're going to be using this content area here in this NAEYC Standard 3 here. This is all the content that you need to include on those slides. As you go through those slides, you're going to be using, again, that program, ScreencastoMatic, that's going to help you record your voice so that you can verbally talk through each of those slides so that we can have a really good understanding. Again, within those slides, you need to have at least a 5-minute demonstration using your tool, and you'll play that video within those slides as you're recording the screen so that we can see you demonstrate that. And then you're going to be uploading that information to YouTube. So I guess wanted to reiterate, again, you're going to have a YouTube channel to be able to upload to that. Again, if you have any questions about this presentation, this assignment, please don't hesitate to contact me. Again, this is our last assignment, big assignment for this semester. We're a little bit ahead on our syllabus, and so what we're going to be doing is just working through the screening presentation, which is going to be due the week of May 6th through the 13th. And so you do have quite a bit of time to work on that. So we're in week 13 here. Like I said, we're ahead of schedule, understanding the screening methods and doing that content. So we're going to be spending just quite a bit of time not digging deeper into more content, but allowing you to dig deep into that, into the screening method that you've been assigned to. So that's all I have. Again, if you have questions about this, I hope it wasn't confusing. I hope this clarifies that assignment and the expectations for it. Again, please do not hesitate to reach out if you have questions. I'm here to help. I want you guys to be successful. So good luck, and I will be seeing your presentations very soon. Bye-bye.